Hello everybody, it is the second part of my work with chickens, with hens. So I am making store for future use, and I will make some. I'm preparing my chickens for cooking in the future, for the next month. I will make them, I will prepare them, and I will freeze. And now I am just doing what I am doing. Here are pots. Here are pots. Oh, it's fillet. I will put it away, just not to take place, because it's not comfortable. It is also goes here. And this skin is also goes here, because I do not need them now. What do I have? What do I have? I already put some bags of hens. I put here, and I boil it already. Just I need to take it off from here. I boil it already, but I had to boil it in two pans because it's not enough place in one, and I have to boil it in two times. I cannot use it now because it's no place for two pans. It will fall off. But my stove does not work well. And I have no place just to boil it in one time. But it's okay. But it's okay, because I go to sleep not early. I have time now. So what do I have here? What do I have here? Here I have, just a second. Here I have wings. Here I have this part of leg. And here I have the second part of leg, and I'm just preparing. What do I need? I need a form. I have a glass form. I bake in it. When I put it into the oven, and I bake usually in it. And I also need, actually I do not know how it calls in your country, but in our country it is рукав для запекания. Sleeve for baking. I hope it is you understand me, I hope. So I'm just preparing the sleeve, and I will show you what I'm doing. Okay, I prepare the sleeve, my sleeve, where I put my wings. Now, what should I do? I put my wings here. Just to look, to see, would it be comfortable to put all my wings at one time. They are 16 pieces, and this is okay. So we are four in our family. We are four. 16 pieces for my husband, and maybe for me. It is 2 pieces in one time. For my kids, it is 1 piece for one time. So I think it would be okay if I'll put all the wings in one portion. Because actually I do not like cooking. Every day. I like when I cook something and it is enough for 2, or it would be great for 3 days. I like do like this. My mother always did the same, and I like when it is possible to do this. But when I married, when I had children, I understand that it is almost impossible. We need a huge refrigerator there just to to make it possible. Now it is not possible. So it is okay. I see that it is okay to do this. Now I need marinade, to make marinade. What I needed for this? I like for chicken, for wings, or either sauce teriyaki. I think you know it. I hope. Or the sauce which I make myself with. I need for this honey, soy sauce, and garlic. I mix it together, and I put. I'll show you. Now I just put it here, or not here, or maybe somewhere else. Mix it all together just to get marinade. If you ask me how much honey should I put or how much soy sauce, I have no idea. I do it like I put here this amount of honey, and that's okay. But if the honey is thick, it's not liquid, I put it into the microwave just for 15 seconds or about like this, just to make it liquid. I know somebody says that if you put it into microwave, it won't be useful ready. It will be baking in the oven. Then I think it's the same if it is in the microwave or in the oven. It's all the same. So I put some soy sauce, and I think I should microwave it once more time, because the honey becomes like little stones. But first I put here some garlic. I have a very old press, but it works. And that's okay. And when I mix it, I'll put the sauce, the marinade, into the sleeve, and it will be already done. And in this, like this, I will put it into the refrigerator. I don't know how does it call. So this is the fridge. This place for freezing. We keep here ice cream, pelmeni, some meat. It is cold here. I do not know how does it call. And this is the part when we store everything else. So may I call it freeze, okay? Freeze place for freezing. So I mix it, but I think it's okay. I will not put it in the microwave. It is okay. The smell is so good. The honey is sweet. Soy sauce is salty, and the garlic is a little bit hot. Oh, it's so good. I like this kind of marinade. My kids are on the street. They are working with my husband, but I think they will come home soon. And that's all. I do this. I'll do this. And I'll do this. I'll mix everything. Just all the pieces were in this marinade. And actually, I leave it on the table for about 40 minutes just to make it prepared already with marinade. That's okay. That is done. Just a second. Just like this. You see, just like this. It is already okay. I can do this just to make it more accurate. And like this, it is just staying here on the table for some time, and then I'm putting it into my freeze just to freeze it. Okay, now I need to do almost the same with legs, with that parts of legs, but I have some marinade, different marinades. It is mayonnaise, it is it is sauce. It calls Italian sauce. I have no idea what it is, but it is with tomato. I make more often. I make mayonnaise with some sauces with tomatoes mixed together, and this is the marinade. Or it may be different spices, just to put spices in there, and that is okay. Sometimes sour cream with garlic, perhaps with soy sauce or not, or without it. So different marinades, whatever I like. But I divide these parts for portions. For example, these legs, these parts of legs, I have 16 pieces, and I think that I'll make one portion. I'll divide it into two portions with eight legs, 8 pieces. Just to make it more comfortable to bake after that. And these parts of legs, the second one, I also divide in 2 portions, and I'll show how many portions do I have after I prepare it. Okay, I'll come back. So I've already done it. What did I do? I prepared 4 portions. I thought that 5 would be two small portions, so I make it just 4. Here are spices. I do not know if it is only Russian brand, or maybe you also have such a brand. It is written here: для сочной курицы с чесноком, for juicy, I don't know how to say, for juicy chicken to make with not dry, okay, with garlic. I haven't tried it earlier. I just bought it. I wanted to try, and I just prepared like this. So this is the first portion. I will put it here. This is the first portion. Here is marinade with mustard. Here are mayonnaise with sauce, Italian sauce. The Italian sauce appeared to be very hot, so it is more. Here is more mayonnaise than sauce, and that's okay. And here is with honey, with soy sauce, and with garlic. So I now put it there into my freeze, and I cannot be bored, or I can be sure that I have something for my family to eat, and I do not have to spend a lot of time for it. For cooking, and it is so great. Yes, now I spend some time. If I wasn't filming this, it would take me less time than it took. But it's also not so much time. but it's not so much time. Thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting for you how I do it here in Russia. Maybe you do the same in your country. Please write me. Do you make such things in your country, or you prefer to buy fresh meat and to cook for one time? Perhaps it is more convenient for you, but for me it is okay. And also it shares. It make my money safe. Because one time in a month I buy meat and chicken, and I put it into the freeze, and I do not spend money for meat products, and meat products are most expensive. So I know that I have something to eat, and I don't have to buy something, maybe something like pizza or something like pelmeni, which is quick to cook, not to spend much time. It is quick to cook and it is delicious to eat, but it costs a lot of money. Here is an economic way to spend money, and that's all. Okay, I hope it was interesting for you. If it's not, please write that it is not interesting, just to see how we live. If it is interesting, please write what it is interesting to know something from our life. And I forgot, I wanted to tell you about dentists, how it is here in Russia. Maybe it's not like in your country, but we'll speak about it next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.